What do you mean the test came back positive? Oh, what's going on, guys? I'm Tristan.
And I'm Adrian. We are Utmost Hip Hop.
Today, we're going to be talking about our favorite deep rap song.
Let's get started.
Some people meant to win, I was meant to fail. Some people meant for heaven, I was meant for hell. Some people meant to live and be free, but not me. Been in the system since 7, I was meant for jail.
Yo, you fucking with my emotions? The fuck is all this noise about? I even consider picking up smoking. You turn to a bitch, you let the dogs out.
The song is Fora in My Eyes.
And I picked Tyler, the Creator, IFHY. So why did you go with Fora?
Oh, I mean, it's just, I think it was the best song of 2016, to be honest, when it came out. It was the single off his album.
Best song of 2016.
Best song of 2016.
That's saying a lot.
That is. No, and especially for Fora, who has no credibility, this low-end underground guy that not a lot of people know about. If you don't know him, I'd highly advise checking him out, though. He's a really great artist.
Roll up my sleeves for this one. Best emo song. It was, I mean, I don't know if I would categorize it necessarily as emo, but best emo song. No, not even best emo song. No.
I mean, he's saying things that no one says. Like, you grew up on gangster rap, correct?
I did, yeah.
That's where what do you think about this line? Taking care of your moms makes you gangster, not where you're from. Who else is saying something that brave today? Or whenever?
Yeah, I mean, better than Tyler Creator? No. Better than Tyler Creator's song? No. Lyrics are good. I like everything said in it. I like the storyline. I like the back and forth between the dude that's in jail and the other dude who was like his homie that grew up with him from the same neighborhood. I like all of that. But if you're talking about like emotion and deepness, it lacks that compared to Tyler Creator's song.
I mean, it's definitely a different one where we're comparing. Tyler, the Creator, does really well. Like, you see it also in the song She, of his obsession with, whatever he's talking about. And
Right.
He really portrays that really well. However, he's saying things here, and the best part about it is there's a back and forth to it where it's, Fora's perspective versus the guy in jail's perspective, but there's no bias there. It's not all one-ended, where if you go back and it shows how the other guy feels, where he's saying, for example, some people meant to win, I was meant to fail. Some people meant for heaven, I was meant for hell. Some people meant to live and be free, but not me. Been in the system since 7, I was meant for jail. It just shows what the other guy's going through, what the other guy feels, and it's not all, oh, you're an idiot, and all 4 is just lashing out on him almost.
I get that. I just felt like it was predictable. The whole song. It wasn't. I'm gonna go back to what I always say. For
What do
me,
you mean it was predictable?
it was just predictable. The whole the dude's in jail. Oh, you live by the gun, and that's why you're in jail. And it's been done before. I'm gonna go. What I always say.
That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life. I've never heard something more that
cor-
was predictable.
The correct word is mentally handicapped. So I'm gonna go with what I always say. For me, one of the number one factors in a good hip hop song is creativity. You gotta come with something a little different, something more creative than what anyone else is doing. That's what makes it fresh. I think it was a little predictable as far as the storyline. What Tyler, the Creator, is doing right now is not predictable. His style, his song. I think it was just raw emotion. I think anyone that's been obsessed over a female or whatever could relate to that song. Just the obsession, the I love you but I hate you, the being in that kind of relationship. The way he describes it, super creative, super relatable, super emotional. I mean, come on. Really?
I do really like the Tyler, the Creator song. I really do admire how he has the obsession feeling to it. However, it's on a completely
When you're talking
lower
about
level.
when you're talking about love, when you're talking about relationship between two people that love each other in that way, or at least maybe not two people, but at least one person obsessing over another person and being in that type of relationship, that's far more stronger than, hey, my homie's in jail. It's just not, you just can't compare. Even though they grew up together, whatever, the dude, one dude took one path, the other dude took the other path. The way the story's put together, it feels like they came up in the same neighborhood. Different moms and dads, so they're not brothers. But just what Tyler does is different, is unique. It's more emotion. It's more craziness. It's far more creative.
What Four is doing is he's saying things that no other artist would dare to say. I'm gonna read this to you again. Dog is you dumb. Taking care of your mom makes you gangster, not where you're from.
I'm gonna give you that. I like what Four is doing.
Who else could say anything so gutsy there? Who else does that? No one.
As far as the storyline was predictable, but as far as a few of his lines, his approach, okay, that's not predictable. He's doing something.
Well, I just think how it's set up is what makes it great. Where it has the first two verses just being the background of this, typical, I don't want to say gangbanger, but yeah, gangbanger, riding with his clique or whatever.
Thug life.
Yeah, pretty much. It sets up that whole story. We can really imagine it. And then it shows just Four's hate for that life and how he got away from that life and how he's crying out to this other guy to get away from it, but he can't let go of it.
Yeah. I mean,
there's so much more to it than just that. There's, questioning religion. Questioning.
That's what I like. I like I think the storyline was predictable. I think his approach was different. He's coming at it in a way that you don't see a lot of other guys do. Like those lines that you mentioned, taking care of your mom is gangster. All of that. That perspective is not something you see in hip hop a lot. So it's nice. There's you see that. Dear Mama, Tupac.
That's really different.
Yeah, that's way
different.
That's way different. I was reaching out there, but I'm just saying. You see a little bit of that. It's refreshing, but
what Tyler the Creator's doing, it's not as original as you're making it out to be right now.
It is.
To be obsessed over. Look at Kim by Eminem. The same kind of obsession, it's more hateful, obviously, but same kind of obsession for this girl,
I think he's just doing it
where he's being drove crazy as the same way as Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
was
but that's a more of an angry approach. This is more of an emo approach of things. I think Tyler puts a little emo in his rap at times, especially when it's him talking about relationships and all of that. I'm gonna tell you that the reason why I picked Tyler, besides me just being a fan of his music, from way before.
Not a fan, by the way. I don't.
You don't like?
I'm not down with him. He has a couple of good songs.
Are you serious?
That's about it.
Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah, it's I'm not down with the cockroach eating, all that good stuff.
Cockroach eating. Yeah,
it's not my thing. It might be yours, but
I think he's just been doing something different. He's on TV. He's got that show on Comedy Central. He's a
hilarious guy.
He's funny.
Hilarious.
He's got that clothing line, Golf. I think he's a person that's going somewhere. I think in a few years he's still going to be relevant. I don't think Four is going to be relevant.
He's not really relevant now.
Tyler or
Four?
Yeah.
Four is not in this, in the light now. There's a few guys that are, on the emerge. NF is one of them that's breaking through right now. Witt Lowry's getting there. A few other guys that I listen to. Because I'm deep into the underground scene right now.
Are you?
Yes, very deep into the underground scene. And this is a guy that regardless of where he's placed in how well known he is, if he's an A-list, B-list, C-list, F-list celebrity, whatever, that this song is still way harder hitting than Tyler the Creator's is.
I don't think it's harder hitting, and I don't think it's. I think it's.
I mean,
It's not gonna be a memorable song. It's a dude with a song. It's decent, and it's gonna come and go with the wind. I think Tyler as a whole is just a
what I'm tired of?
far better artist, a far more creative. I think he's someone that's going to be doing great things in the future. I really like everything that he's doing.
There's something in Tyler the Creator's song that really bugs me, and this bugs me every time it's used. I see it constantly. I've seen Lil Wayne use it when he was like, winter because I'm colder than y'all, and I would never fall. I'm tired of artists using fall. It's so cliche to use the season fall, talk about all the seasons, and then be like, oh, I'll never fall, like I'll never be defeated or anything like that. And he uses it right here. If my mood changes like these seasons, I'll fall for you. So cliche. Not even to mention, even though I like this line, make sure you never meet again like goddamn vegans.
Meet again like vegans. The first time I heard that, I thought it was cheesy.
I mean, it's funny though. So,
but I
gotta
laughed.
pass for it.
I laughed.
Yeah.
I laughed at it. I mean, I laughed, and then every time I hear it, I chuckle, and it makes.
I mean, he even acknowledged it after. Right after the next line is, because when I hear your name, I cannot stop cheesing. Which is a reference, obviously, to how cheesy that was. But
yeah, I mean, the whole thing, the whole approach. His music videos are incredible. I think super creative,
have you
super
seen the one
different.
with Tamale?
No.
I'll have to show you after the video. It's crazy.
How does that one go?
It's the one that goes
Victory screech!
tamale, 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 tamale. And it's a really random song. I'll have to show you after.
I've heard the song, but I haven't seen the video.
Oh, it's a weird video. But yeah, anyways. Tyler the Creator's, it does, don't get me wrong, has a lot of great things. I mean, you can really feel his pain in there. You can really feel his struggle there, especially when he was like, I love you so much that my heart stops beating.
Yeah.
It's, that's really powerful there.
It's really
But
powerful.
Fora, in his song, I mean, Fora can relate to whatever he's saying. Fora went through this. I don't know if you don't really know the background of Fora
I don't-
or whatever.
I-
He got shot in the head. I think he
Okay.
said 3 inches
Well,
from his brain.
that explains a lot.
He got shot in the head, and he was living that life. He was around there, and then he decided that he doesn't want to be there anymore. He wants to take care of his family first of all.
Right.
He has a song called "My Story," where he got jumped and just left for dead. On the side of the whatever. No one helped him. Everyone just like ran away and left. He was able to drag himself to call 911, and he was saying that
And that's all like a true story.
Yeah, that's true. It's in his song "My Story." if you
Where's
wanna
he
check it out.
from? Like, what? He's a West Coast guy, East Coast, Midwest, down south,
I don't know, to be honest. Where is Fora from?
Europe,
I think Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, he seems like a Chicago dude.
No, right here in California.
California.
Anaheim.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In
Okay,
Anaheim.
so
Yeah,
it's
so right down the road.
basically two West Coast guys is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Two dudes from the Los Angeles area.
No, but to finish my point, he called and they're asking like, oh, who did it? Like, who's the guys that jumped you? And he's like, I told them because taking care of his family is the first thing he's gonna do. He doesn't care about any street credit. He cares about what he can do for his family because they're threatening his little sister and his mother and all that good stuff. And that that obviously correlates right to this song right here. So he lived it. Everything he says here, and you can tell that he lived it. You can see with the emotion he says it in the song. You can see with everything he says that this is something that's really important to him, and that's something he's trying to portray to the audience that is represented by this one guy in prison.
Yeah, I mean, I see that, but it's just not.
You just got wrecked right there.
I did not.
You might as well just leave.
There's no reason to live.
I'll do the rest of the podcast myself. Or
Yeah, no, I did not.
I mean, you did
regardless of everything you say. Okay, yeah, it's a good song. I think my point is very valid when I say he's still predictable. The storyline is still predictable. It feels like something that I've heard before.
The other guy's part where he's like, "Oh, it's kill or be killed." This is his only family that he has. He only has his mother. The other, his dad left him. All that good stuff. That's pretty. That was meant to be pretty stereotypical, so it could reach a bunch of people going through that, because a lot of people do go through that.
Yeah.
In that environment where he's from.
I say it's relatable.
It was meant to be. What's the word?
But
for
we're talking about something that brings emotion. We're talking about emotion, something that is deep, something that
Yeah, this both do that perfectly.
No, but I think
In
just
totally
I
different
just
ways.
think Tyler's song does that way better, and obviously Tyler is a much better rap artist. He's far more creative.
I mean, he's far more progressed in his career, obviously. For
Even
being
if not
kind of new into the game.
Yeah, I mean he is. I mean even when he was with Odd Future, the group he was with, or the I don't know if I would call it the group. It was more like a crew. He always standed out. I mean
He was
pretty-
the only. I didn't like any other. Earl Sweatshirt
I
at
like
times.
Earl. I like Earl. Earl's
Everyone
pretty
else
good.
was just kind of forgettable to me, honestly. But
Yeah, I think him and Earl are the best. I think
clearly.
I think he was, he's been the front man of that. But it's just what he's bringing. He's just gonna bring far more better. Like you can never say that any Fora song would be better than any Tyler the Creator song, just for that fact that he's doing it different. He's super creative, and he's gonna.
I'm
He's
saying
gonna
that,
do a lot
I'm actually
more.
saying that right now. I'm saying this song's better than the other song.
It's not though.
I'm saying-
It's a little gimmicky, I would say.
What do you mean by gimmicky?
It's been done before. The back and forth and this and that and the story, and it feels
That's never gonna wear out.
it's done before.
From I Lost My Wallet to El Segundo to
You always bring that song up.
because that song's retarded.
That's a
Like I don't
classic
care
song.
about your wallet. I don't care about your wallet. Like that's I don't understand why it's such a groundbreaking song.
You can never say you attacking that song is like when Nelly attacked KRS-One. You can't attack legends. You can't go after legends. Period. And I think
You know,
I
just
think
because
I
it was
think I think
groundbreaking
Tyler
doesn't mean it's good.
I think Tyler Creator's on his way to be a legend if he continues where he is. And I think Fora is going to be gone and forgotten. And okay, it was a good song. Maybe that's his best song. I'm not really a huge fan of him.
It's one of his better songs.
Okay, that's his best
Sinner,
song.
Sinner
And
Part 2, God, all great songs.
I'm gonna tell you that I Love You But I Hate You, whatever that song is, not Tyler's best song. Not his top 5. Not even top 10.
I would say
but-
it's probably. I like She a little better. I'd say probably 2 or 3 for me.
She's a pretty good song. It's a little creepy. It's a little stalkerish.
A little bit. It's about a stalker.
Is it-
How's it a
okay.
little? It's about a stalker. It's a lot of stalkerish.
It's basically the dude's, he's stalking her, looking through, check your window.
Yeah.
It's pretty. He's basically a stalker. And
I think one thing that always hits home for everybody, and that's why Fora song's so relatable, even if it's not, even if it's not.
it's
reaching the-
relatable. That's fine. It's relatable. Both songs are very relatable. I just think Tyler's song brings far more emotion. It's about his obsession, his love. It's about relationship. It's about I
But what goes-
love you so
what-
much, but I hate you. It's like a struggle. It's like you're with someone, and you're so in love with that person, but yet you hate them. You hate you.
But what goes
you
deeper
go
than
through,
that? What goes deeper than that?
Is a
with
dude in
most
jail?
People is not a dude in jail. Listen to this. If we're all sinners, or you always preach God, but do you really believe in Him? If we're all sinners, man, what do we mean to Him? Either He don't exist or the devil is beating Him. When my grandma was dying, where was God when she needed Him?
His grandma died of cancer, right?
Huh? No, you're thinking of, yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
think
did.
So. Yeah, you're right.
She died of cancer.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's poetical. If I can take that and I can just read it and it just be poetry to me.
Exactly. That's what rap is. It's poetry
But-
over a sick beat.
Tyler the Creator, I think it's more of his delivery, his presentation. It's a little more than that. He's just far more developed as an artist.
The last thing I'll have to say, the last point I have, I don't know if you have anything more after this, but the reason why, and this is when I say for the end, that For song is better is, besides all the things I already said, is that you can hear it in his voice. You can hear the pain. You can hear it in his voice. We'll put an example up right here.
They treated me like a son, I ain't have a dad. See, the streets taught me loyalty, respect, and how to live by a code. They never taught me no different, this is all that I know. Even though your pops was crazy and he wasn't always there, even though he made mistakes, homie, that motherfucker cares. See, I can't say the same about mine, homie. Really, I could give two fucks if he died, homie. After the way that he beat my mother, he ain't never love us. That motherfucker's already dead in my eyes, homie.
That part, that song, that part, when I heard that, like, I was like, that was deep. That was probably the deep part of the song.
Really?
Super emotional.
That was the deepest part of the song. I didn't even think bring up my big buns there. My big buns, my big guns there.
My big buns. All right, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Anyways,
I mean, that just shows that it's, like I was saying before, it's not biased at all. It's showing that's his emotion is in it because he lived it.
Yeah.
He lived the other guy's side. He knows what that life's about.
that was probably that part was probably the highlight of the song. Those particular lines, but still
It
not.
just keeps coming.
It's still not Tyler the Creator. It's just not. It's just he can't touch Tyler.
Okay, final thoughts on Tyler Creator. Why is it better? Because I think all of the pitch I have.
Because he's just a better rapper, a better lyricist, better, the presentation, everything is better. It's far more creative.
What is he saying? What is he saying that's... I have the lyrics right here. Pull out a lyric that he's saying that
Let me
hasn't
see
been said
this.
before.
That hasn't been said before.
Well, it isn't... That's something where you think, wow, he just said that.
All right, let me see.
Something that compares to... Some people meant to win, I was meant to fail. Some people meant for heaven, I was meant for hell. When my grandma was dying, where was God when she needed him? You're not going to find it.
I'll find something.
Goes at this moment when Adrian knew.
Okay, I like this part where he says, My chick is the raddest, crazy, who makes you the happiest can make you the saddest. Right there. I think that line pretty much summarizes the entire song. It's crazy how the chick it's like you can't live with her, but you can't live without her. The chick that makes you the happiest can also make you the saddest. And I think it's like love. Just so in love, so deep in a relationship, and we're talking about deep. I mean, I'm just gonna drop the mic right here, just in case you were wearing earphones there. I'm sure you're bleeding from your earlobes now.
All right, well, I think we're gonna check out of this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Let us know what you think. Let us know that I was obviously right. See ya.